Welcome to Lovely Antique Ladies. Here, I share old-time recipes, cooking tips, advice, and beautiful poetry from ladies from the early 1900s. Whether you love cooking or enjoy classic wisdom, join me for a charming journey back in time. Subscribe now and let's explore the past together. This video contains the basic lesson on making white sauce and 14 variation recipes at the end to offer variety. The accompanying instructions on the science of cooking white sauce, with a collection of tested recipes, are presented by Mrs. Belle De Graf, whose lessons were in demand among housewives around the 1920s. Her courses enabled hundreds of women, along with many Naval Reserve sailors, to qualify as expert cooks, and large classes of railway dining car chefs have availed themselves of her lectures and demonstrations. Mrs. De Graf conducted this regularly for the Chronicle, through the courtesy of the Sperry Flour Company between 1919 and 1923. The making of cream dishes is one of the most important branches of cookery, and also one which gives most satisfactory results in an almost unlimited variety. Cream dishes offer one of the best means for using leftovers, and the foundation sauce which forms the base for this class of cooking is both nutritious and, if properly made, easily digested. This plain white sauce is one of the most important and useful, as well as one of the simplest formulas the housewife has at her command. Almost any dish which is not already hopeless will be improved by the addition of a well-seasoned, creamy white sauce, and some very good dishes can be made much more palatable and attractive by its use. This sauce forms the base for cream soups, creamed vegetables, fish and meat, also for many meat substitute dishes, croquettes, timbales, macaroni, soufflés, and omelets. With the addition of some other ingredients, we have lobster or crab Newburg, chicken or sweetbreads Paulette, and the success of all these appetizing dishes depends upon this foundation sauce. Unfortunately, the proper method of preparation is not always used by the average housewife, and sad to say, this delectable sauce, which should be smooth and creamy, is very often a pasty, lumpy concoction. There really is no excuse for this mistake, because all sauces are easily made if measurements and the directions for putting them together are carefully followed. Then again, cream sauces are used thoughtlessly. Never serve a cream soup when you have planned a cream dish for your main course or for a dessert. When you have mastered the art of making savory, appetizing sauces, you will have at your command the foundation for many combinations. The French chef generally uses one of the 4 foundation sauces, and with these as a base is able to make many varieties. The American wife who attends to her own cooking does not always have the right ingredients for these base sauces, but it is possible to make many very satisfactory combinations with very simple foundations, which every housekeeper can make with the ordinary materials she always has on hand. Today we will take the plain white sauce and the various ways to apply it to different foods. Also a number of ways in which the foundation sauce can be changed by the addition of other ingredients, thus giving variety but still keeps the same foundation. This white sauce is made of different thickness according to how it is to be used. For creamed soups it is quite thin, for croquettes and timbales quite thick. These subjects will come later in other lessons. For most cream dishes a sauce of average thickness is used, and it would be well to remember that a sauce of this kind always takes 2 tablespoons of butter, or butter substitute, and 2 tablespoons flour, to each half-pint measuring cup of cold liquid, which can be water, milk, cream, or milk and cream or a white stock, depending upon what kind of sauce you wish. With these measurements in mind, you can prepare any quantity of the sauce you desire. There are several approved methods of preparation, but the one given will be found very easy and satisfactory if directions are followed. Put the butter or butter substitute in a saucepan over a low heat and allow to melt, but do not brown. When melted, remove from the heat and add flour, stirring until smooth and well blended. Return to the heat and cook butter and flour mixture until it bubbles or is frothy, then add cold liquid gradually, stirring until boiling point is reached, and season with salt and pepper. The sauce is then ready to use. If it is to stand any length of time, put over hot water, not boiling, add a few small pieces of butter and cover. This will prevent a coat from forming on top. Do not cook more than 2 or 3 minutes after boiling point is reached, or the sauce will separate and become greasy. If this should happen, add 1 tablespoon of cold liquid to each cupful of sauce, place over the heat and stir constantly until boiling point is reached again. The secret of a good white sauce is in cooking the flour until the starch grains have burst, which removes the raw, pasty, unpleasant taste one so often finds if care is not used. There will be no difficulty in keeping this mixture smooth if the liquid is added gradually, about 1/3 cupful at a time, stirring constantly until completely cooked, keeping the heat at a low heat. If these directions are carefully followed, this sauce should never require straining. If milk is used for the liquid, a plain white sauce is made. If cream, or half cream and half milk, a cream sauce. Using water gives the popular drawn butter sauce. The liquid and seasonings you use changes the sauce, giving variety, but the method of preparation and measurements of flour and butter to the liquid remain the same always. The onion juice referred to in the formulas is obtained by grating the peeled onion. Recipes: foundation white sauce, 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of flour, 1 cup of cold milk, half teaspoon of salt, white pepper to taste. This sauce is used for all plain cream dishes such as vegetables, fish, meat, and toast. Cream sauce. Follow white sauce foundation, using thin cream or half cream and half milk, to be used when a richer sauce is desired. Celery sauce. To each cup of liquid allow half cup of chopped celery. Cook celery in boiling water until tender. In making the white sauce, use half cup of water the celery was cooked in and half cup of milk. When sauce is cooked, add seasonings and celery, to be served with fish or meat. Cheese sauce. Follow the white sauce foundation. For each cup of sauce, add half cup of grated cheese. Season with paprika, cayenne, and half teaspoon of mustard, which should be blended with the flour to prevent lumping. This is a very nice sauce to serve in place of Welsh rarebit. Onion or soubise sauce. Follow white sauce foundation. Slice 1 small onion and cook in boiling water until tender. Press through a sieve and add to the white sauce. Egg sauce. Follow white sauce foundation. For each cup of sauce, add the finely chopped white of a hard-boiled egg. Mash the yolk and add to the sauce, which will give a golden color. This sauce is served with boiled fish. Allemande sauce. Follow white sauce foundation. To each cup of sauce, add 1 well-beaten egg and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. The hot sauce should be added to the eggs, then return to the heat and cooked 1 minute. Do not add lemon juice until ready to serve. If the lemon juice is allowed to cook with the sauce, it will cause it to curdle. Drawn butter sauce. Follow white sauce foundation, using water instead of milk for the liquid, and season with a tablespoon of lemon juice. This sauce is nice for vegetables, particularly asparagus. Hot tartar sauce. To each half cup of hot white sauce, add 1/3 cup of mayonnaise, 1 teaspoon of vinegar, 2 tablespoons each of chopped olives and sour pickles, and 1 teaspoon of onion juice. Serve with any fried fish. Bechamel sauce. Follow white sauce foundation. For each cup of sauce, add the yolks of 2 eggs well beaten. For seasoning, use 1 teaspoon of grated onion and 1 teaspoon of onion juice, a little celery, salt, and a small piece of bay leaf. Add them to the sauce when you add the cold milk. Remove the bay leaf before serving. Do not boil after eggs have been added, or the mixture will curdle. This sauce is suitable for vegetables. Newburgh sauce. Follow white sauce foundation. Using half cup of cream and half milk, add 1 well-beaten egg, 1 tablespoon of sherry, and a pinch of nutmeg. Serve over crab, lobster, and oysters. Poulette sauce. Follow white sauce foundation. Using half cup of cream and half cup of chicken stock, or to 1 cup of white sauce, add 1/2 cup of cream. When boiling point is reached, pour the sauce over 2 egg yolks, well beaten, and cook 1 minute. Remove from heat and add 1 tablespoon of butter and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Serve over diced chicken, crab, lobster, sweetbreads, or oysters. Caper sauce. Follow white sauce foundation. Add to each cup of sauce 2 tablespoons of capers, or the drawn butter sauce may be used with capers added. This sauce is used for boiled mutton. Cream curry sauce. Follow white sauce foundation. To each cup of sauce, allow 2 teaspoons of curry powder, which should be blended with flour to prevent lumping. When cooked, add 2 teaspoons of onion juice, to be used over reheated mutton or lamb. Cream of tomato sauce. Follow white sauce foundation, using either milk or cream. For each cup of sauce, allow 1/2 cup of tomato puree. Bring tomato to boiling point and add a small pinch of soda, about the size of a pea. Combine mixtures. A teaspoon of onion juice improved this sauce, which is served over shrimps, crab, or lobster. This might be termed a hot Louis sauce. I hope you found these instructions and recipes helpful. If you are interested in more content like this, please take a moment to like and subscribe.